Okay, sorry, it cut me off again. So 3 is less than 8. 8 is less than 2, the whole number 2, or the decimal, 2/10, sorry, which would be 20. And then 20 is less than 201. So this is in order. That one's correct. 3.09, 3.1, 3.607, 3.9. Line them up, fill in the holes, and we're looking for the one that is not. So 0, and then 1, and then 6, and then 9. Those all go in order, don't they? From least to greatest. 0, 1, 6, 9. So that one is in correct order. 6.4, 6.51, 6.387, 6.995. Fill in the holes. And we're looking to see if they go in order from least to greatest. 4 and then 5. But then 5 and then 3. Okay, this 3 is out of place. So that means C is out of order. Okay, that one is not in order from least to greatest. Okay, remember, all you have to remember is when you're comparing or ordering decimals, you line up the decimals, fill in the holes, and then compare. Now let's look at this one. What is the area in square inches of the shaded floor of the dog crate? Now look at all the information they gave you. They gave you what would look like they want you to find the volume. But it said the area. Okay, so we're going to look at 36 and 24. Area equals length times width. So what's the area in square inches of the shaded floor of the dog crate? All right, you should have said 36 times 24. 6 times 4 is 24. 4 times 3 is 12, plus 2 is 14. Tic-tac-o. 6 times 2 is 12. 3 times 2 is 6, plus 1 is 7. And then you add your numbers up. You got 864. Sorry. All right, this one says the graph shows the number of students at 5 schools who ride the school bus. Based on the graph, how many students ride the bus to the Woodlands, Hillcrest, and Lakeview? So we're going to look at Woodlands, Hillcrest, and Lakeview. So not caring about those. So the Woodlands is 250. Hillcrest, between 200 and 250, that would make this one 225, right? And then Lakeview is 300. So all you have to do is add those up. So 300, 250, 225. 5 plus 2 is 7. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 775 students from Woodlands, Hillcrest, and Lakeview ride the bus. Ms. Olson has 1/8 of an acre of land divided into 6 equal parts. 1/8 divided into 6 equal parts. It's exactly like she said. What would your answer be? Okay, you should put a 1 under the whole number. Keep, change, flip. So 1/8. Change the division to multiplication. 6/1 is going to flip to 1/6. 1 times 1 is 1. 6 times 8 is 48. You should have chose D. All right, number 10, the table shows the heights of 10 seedlings. All right, this is just filling in a chart. You've got 1 1/4, 1, 2, 2 times. You have the whole number 2 times. So let's start with the whole numbers because it's much easier to look at the whole numbers. So I have the number 1 time. So find which one of these has 1, 1, 1. Okay, so that one's out. So then I have the number 2 times. So look at the whole number 2. This one has 2 dots. This one has 2 dots. And this one has 2 dots. All right. So we're done with those. So now let's look at the halves. I have 1 1/2, 1 1/2, 1 1/2. Okay, 1 1/2 is going to be exactly between 1 and 2, right? So there's 1, 2, 3, whole. So this is 1 1/4, 1 2/4, which would be 1 1/2. And I should have 3 of those. So that means H is out. Okay, 1 1/4, 1 1/2. There's 3. So that one's good so far. 1 1/4, 1 1/2. There's 3 of those. So that one is also good. Okay, so now let's look at 3/4. I only have 1 of those. 3/4 is going to come right before the whole number 1. So if this is 0, I've got 1/4, 2/4, which is a half, 3/4. There's 1 right there. Okay, 0, 1/4, 1/2 or 2/4, 3/4. And then this one doesn't have any. Okay, we haven't gotten to this kind of problem yet. This is coming up after after spring break actually. So that's not a big deal. Order of operation, you're going to add and then multiply and then subtract. So what is the value of this expression? I'm kind of skipping. All right, so first you should have added 3.8 and 13 and 2/10. That's 10. 3, 6, 7. So that's 17. So I can get rid of that decimal because it's 17.0. So 8 times 17 minus 6 is my next problem. So now it's 17 times 8. The order of operation says multiply next. 7 times 8 is 56. And then 8 times 1 is 8. Plus 5 is 13. Wait, did I do that right?